The pulse of a city thrums with the rhythm of countless lives, unaware of the gathering storm. Amidst the urban symphony, a nondescript office building stands tall, its windows reflecting the world around it. Beneath the surface, a digital storm gathers, its ominous presence hinted at in the building's mirrored windows. Unaware of the impending danger, the city's inhabitants continue their daily routines, their faces etched with the focus of the moment. The calm before the storm, a fragile moment of normalcy that will soon be shattered by the digital onslaught. Anna, a weary accountant, clicks the update button with a sense of practiced routine. Across the office, other employees mirror her actions, their faces illuminated by the glow of their monitors. The fluorescent lights overhead hum with a monotonous rhythm, adding to the air of routine and tedium. Despite the familiar surroundings, a sense of weariness permeates the atmosphere, hinting at the unseen burdens carried by these workers. Anna's eyes widen as her computer screen flickers with a strange, incomprehensible code. The unsettling glitches spread as other computers in the office begin to malfunction, screens flashing and whirring with alarming intensity. A palpable sense of unease and panic starts to take hold as the employees look around in bewilderment at the unfolding technological breakdown. The office descends into a chaotic symphony of flickering screens and unsettling sounds, leaving the employees unsure of what lies ahead. In the dimly lit sanctum, the Ghost Core hackers watch the digital contagion spread with unsettling calm. Screens flicker with data streams, the hackers gaze unwavering as they witness the malware's relentless advance. A lone hacker steps forward, his voice laden with a chilling certainty. BlackWinter is here. The lair's ominous hum intensifies, a symphony of technology and human malice. Towering container ships stand silent and still, their massive frames dominating the skyline, cranes frozen mid-motion, their metal arms suspended in a surreal, unsettling tableau. The bustling port grinds to a halt as the complex systems fail, plunging the area into an unearthly calm. An eerie, unnatural stillness settles over the once vibrant port, as if time itself has frozen in place. Executives gather in a tense huddle, their faces etched with the weight of a looming crisis. The air crackles with the unspoken realization of their lost control over 49 zero machines. Phones erupt in a discordant symphony, each ring heightening the palpable sense of impending doom. Frustration mounts, etched on the faces of the executives as they grapple with the unfolding crisis. Flickering ATMs cast an ominous glow, each screen displaying a haunting skull against an inky void. Confusion and unease spread through the crowd as people struggle to withdraw their money to no avail. Tension mounts as the crowd grows restless, their expressions darkening with a growing sense of dread. A hush falls over the crowd, the only sound, the eerie flickering of the ATM screens as they confront the unsettling reality before them. Beneath the harsh glare of the ATMs, a growing sense of unease and uncertainty takes hold, hinting at the impending chaos to come. Rows of cyber analysts sit in tense silence, eyes fixed on their screens. Alarms blare, shattering the stillness as the analysts spring into action. Frantic eyes scan for the source, the urgency palpable in every movement. Fingers race across keyboards, a desperate attempt to contain the rapid spread of the breach. Tension mounts, the air thick with the weight of an impending crisis. In the eye of the storm, the analysts fight to protect the nation's digital defenses. Grim-faced officials gather around a polished table, the weight of a recent attack palpable in the sterile, fluorescent-lit room. Papers are scattered, hinting at the urgency of their discussion as they grapple with the implications of the attack. State-sponsored attack? It's the most likely scenario, one official states, his brow furrowed with concern. Another official leans forward, a glimmer of uncertainty in his eyes. But the sophistication, it's unprecedented. Could it be a rogue AI? A third official interjects, his tone firm. We need concrete answers, not theories. The president is demanding results. Satellite feeds capture the once vibrant city of Moscow, now choked by a sprawling web of motionless vehicles. Gridlocked highways and byways, once arteries of commerce and life, now reduced to a standstill. Frustrated drivers, trapped in their metal prisons, grapple with the collapse of the city's digital infrastructure. Pedestrians weave through the immobilized traffic, their expressions a mix of annoyance and resignation. The city, once a vibrant hub, now reduced to a surreal, immobilized spectacle, a symphony of human and mechanical discontent. Anxiety permeates the air as a sea of desperate faces lines the streets, their once digital lives grinding to a jarring halt. Weary citizens cling to their last hope, waiting in agonizing silence for a chance to salvage their financial security. Beneath the city's once vibrant facade, a palpable unease settles. The digital economy's collapse casting a dark shadow over the streets. Faces etched with worry, the crowd's collective tension builds, their desperation mirroring the collapse of the very systems they once trusted. As the digital economy grinds to a halt, the once vibrant city is left in a state of uneasy stillness, a stark reminder of the fragility of our interconnected world. Doctors gather around desks, their faces etched with frustration as they grapple with the absence of digital tools. Pale daylight filters through the large windows, casting a somber glow over the bustling yet antiquated hospital ward. Frustrated faces betray the strain of providing quality care without the aid of modern medical technology. Pen and paper charts clutter the desks, a stark contrast to the digital efficiency that has transformed healthcare elsewhere. Doctors exchange concerned glances, their ability to diagnose and treat patients hampered by the lack of electronic records. The weight of the situation bears down on them, their dedication to patient care tested by the limitations of their antiquated tools. In the hacker's lair, the glow of monitors casts an eerie light over the cluttered workstations. The hackers, faces shrouded in shadow, watch the unfolding events with a detached, almost clinical gaze. They never saw it coming, a hacker mutters, a hint of satisfaction in his voice. The hacker's eyes remain fixed on the screens, their fingers flying across the keyboards as they orchestrate the unseen chaos. Analysts gather around the monitors, their expressions shrouded in the eerie glow of the flickering screens. Tension mounts as they realize the malware's true devastating purpose. Not ransom, but complete annihilation. Panic ripples through the room, a digital contagion spreading with each passing second. Faces etched with dread, the analysts scramble to contain the unfolding crisis, their fingers flying across keyboards. The room falls silent, save for the relentless tapping of keys and the ominous hum of the equipment. A single bead of sweat rolls down an analyst's forehead, a tangible manifestation of the high-stakes battle unfolding. Chaos erupts in the data center as technicians battle a relentless digital threat. Frantic fingers fly across keyboards, desperately trying to restore the lost backups, but the malware has rendered them useless. Error messages taunt the technicians, mocking their efforts to regain control of the system. Realization dawns on the technicians' faces as they confront the devastating reality of the malware's destruction. Darkness envelops the once vibrant city as the power grid's failure plunges the streets into a void of uncertainty. Panic spreads like wildfire as desperate citizens rush through the blackened alleys, their faces etched with fear. Chaos erupts as the veneer of civilization crumbles, giving way to looting and wanton destruction. Amid the turmoil, a lone figure stands resolute, their silhouette a beacon of defiance against the gathering storm. As the city succumbs to darkness, a glimmer of hope flickers, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In the family's modest home, flickering candlelight casts an uneasy glow over their anxious faces. Listening intently, they strain to catch every word through the static, their expressions taut with worry. The shadows deepen as the candles flicker, heightening the sense of isolation and dread that fills the room. Silence falls, broken only by the crackle of the radio, as the family waits in tense anticipation for any news or update. In the tense confines of the government bunker, a gathering of officials face the grim realities of a world in chaos. Official 1 speaks with urgency, the distant sounds of turmoil seeping through the thick walls. Official 2 proposes a drastic solution, his eyes narrowing with determination. Official 3 cautions against the risks, concern etched on his face. Official 1 affirms the difficult choice, resignation clouding his features. In the shadows of a high-tech hideaway, a clandestine gathering unfolds. Raising their glasses, the hackers toast to a future of their own design. To the new world order, a hacker declares, his voice brimming with conviction. Shadows and screens cast an eerie glow, illuminating the faces of those who would reshape the world. A moment of shared purpose binds the group, their unity forged in the depths of the digital realm. The lair hums with the energy of their ambition, a collective heartbeat pulsing through the shadows. Beneath the somber veil of night, the NSA's cyber defense hub hums with a sense of dread and urgency. Exhaustion etches the features of the weary analysts as they desperately comb through endless lines of code, searching for a solution. The relentless cyber assault overwhelms their efforts, and a sense of dread settles over the room, their last hopes fading. In the eerie silence, the analysts sit motionless, their eyes fixed on the screens, a haunting realization dawning upon them. Amidst the rubble, the once vibrant city streets now lie in ruin, a somber reminder of the devastation that has consumed this place. Where advanced technology once thrived, the people now resort to more primal means of communication and exchange, adapting to a world stripped of its digital comforts. Amid the desolation, a glimmer of resilience shines through as individuals navigate the ruined streets, their faces etched with a determination to rebuild and reclaim what was lost. The once bustling thoroughfare now stands as a haunting testament to the fragility of progress, a reminder that even the mightiest of technological empires can crumble in the face of unforeseen calamity. Yet, amidst the decay, a glimmer of hope emerges as the people, undaunted by the challenges, begin to rebuild their lives and reclaim their city, one step at a time. The news anchor stands behind her desk, her demeanor grave as she prepares to deliver a solemn report. Dramatic news graphics flare to life, underscoring the gravity of the situation that has unfolded. The anchor's words carry the weight of a world forever changed by the devastating cyber attacks. The world has changed, she declares, her voice tinged with both sorrow and resolve. Nations now scramble to rewrite the rules, desperate to prevent such catastrophic breaches from ever happening again. Somber officials gather in the conference room, their faces etched with the gravity of the situation. Official 1 delivers a stark warning. The threat of cyber warfare is now undeniable. BlackWinter has shaken us to the core. Regret and resolve cross Official 2's face as they acknowledge their underestimation of the attack's scale. Official 3 declares with conviction, the legacy of BlackWinter will haunt us for years to come. We need to take drastic measures to fortify our cyber defenses. Silence falls as the weight of their words settles, the officials acutely aware of the challenges that lie ahead. Determination hardens in their eyes, signaling a renewed commitment to secure their nation's digital future. The hacker's lair, once a hub of frenetic activity, now lies dormant and ominously silent. Shadows cast by the dim lighting accentuate the unsettling stillness that permeates the space. The air, thick with an unseen tension, seems to hold its breath, as if the very walls conceal a looming mystery. The once bustling hacker's haven has been reduced to a hollow shell, its secrets and motives left to linger in the silence. The unanswered questions hang heavy in the air, as the lair's eerie stillness seems to whisper of a story yet untold. The city park hums with the familiar rhythms of everyday life, yet an undercurrent of unease permeates the air. Amidst the normalcy, a lone figure strolls with a guarded gaze, their movements betraying a lingering sense of apprehension. The figure pauses, scanning the surroundings with a wary expression, a reminder that the threat has not yet been fully extinguished. A subtle shift in the air, a shadow of the past looming, as the figure resumes their trek, the weight of unfinished business hanging heavy. The park's tranquility belies the lingering uncertainty, a reminder that the battle against the unseen threat has yet to reach its conclusion.